went out to mess with my chickens, and Josh was like, "Is that a swarm of bees?" And there they were on the ground. And then as we were looking at them, they started flying over here. But something seemed wrong because it never quite finished going from the ground to over here. This was a pretty big cluster, so I shook it into here. But they just still didn't seem right. So I went over there and found the queen on the ground. Put her in the box. So now they're slowly coming out of the tree. Because I kept looking through that and couldn't find anything. No queen. Sometimes you just have to keep looking. So after getting all of the bees out of that tree, still some are over there a little bit, but we're letting them march in. I put the box over here next to the ones that had stayed on the ground where the queen initially had landed. So the thing about a swarm is it's restricted in distance to, or at least in each hop that it takes towards its destination, it's restricted to how far the queen herself can go. The queens will slim down for the flight so that it's easier for them to fly, but aside from their mating flight, they really don't fly anywhere. So it's a lot of effort for the queen to make these swarm jumps, as I refer to them. They'll go up to 5 miles or so to get to a new home, but I put a queen excluder on the bottom so she can't escape, so they're going to have to be in here. There's a couple of frames of comb, so they'll go ahead in the next couple days and just start putting the resources that each one of these bees had saved. They before they leave the hive they were in, they took in as much nectar as they possibly could. And they do that so that they can build comb quickly at their new home site, and so that they can feed themselves and their queen along the way and, not starve to death. So now, give it a couple days, they'll realize they can't leave this box because their queen can't get through that excluder, and so they'll go ahead and just start putting that into building comb. So I'm not now. Swarms are generally the friendliest a bee will ever be. They're just looking for their home. They're trying to get home. So all these bees on the ground are going in that box, and the few that are still flying over where I had initially put the box to get the bees out of the tree, they'll eventually make their way over here. But yeah. Come nighttime, I'm going to take this one over to the farm because I don't want to just leave it on the ground right here. It's vulnerable. There's a lot of red ants, termites, things like that. It is South Georgia. Anyway, so that's the update on this hive. Happy beekeeping!